Satnam. So we came into this world knowing the lessons that we wanted to learn. We came into this world with the mission of reconnecting ourselves with the divine. And when I say reconnecting, is remembering that we are divine. So when we're born, these belief systems are impregnated into our mind that we're not good enough, that we're not worthy, that we're dumb, the list can go on. Just think about the triggers that you get when a certain person calls you something, when a certain person calls you dumb, ugly, or whatever it can be. Think about those situations, and then you can really have a healing experience, because our triggers are actually happening because our subconscious mind is trying to heal our essence. Our soul is trying to heal from all those patterns that we have been told, those patterns that we repeat since we were little, and the things that we actually saw. So if you had parents that were actually alcoholics or cheaters or whatever it was, and and you're saying now, I would do anything possible so I won't be like my father was, so I won't be like my mother does. The universe will bring experiences into your life so you actually are like your father, you actually do things like your mother, and anything in your power, so it happens, so you can heal those parts. So if you're saying, I will never be like my father, that I won't be there for my kids, and then the universe will find a way so you're not there for your kids, because that is your shadow. That is that part of you that you don't like, the part of you that you try and hide, the part of you that makes you so angry, that triggers you. So the universe will bring anything in it so you can actually heal it. So when you're going through situations, patterns that you're repeating, you need to be aware that there is the trigger there, that there's something within you that's trying to heal itself. So it could be that whatever the situation can be for you, just think about it. There is a situation in your life that you keep repeating the same relationships, repeating the same patterns, and it just is trying to heal itself. And how do we heal this? How do we heal the shadow? How do we heal it? It's by acknowledging it. It's by saying, yes, I am that. Because we are all, the divine is everything. The divine is dark and light, the yin and the yang. The divine is everything. When we can own that we are everything, that there's no good nor bad, that is what we think it is, then we could be in the process of healing ourselves. We can heal our surroundings, we can heal what we attract when we can own that we are everything. I am dumb. I could be stupid sometimes. I could make stupid decisions. When we can own that shadow part of us and acknowledge it and know that we are everything, then triggers will not happen. And if they do, and we can look at them and say, okay, what is here trying to teach me? What is the situation trying to teach me? What is within me that needs to be healed? When you can do that, a lot of healing is going to happen in your life. You will stop attracting the same relationships. You will stop attracting the same patterns. You will stop doing the same things that you do. Because you will accept those part of you that you don't like. That you don't like what your parents did. That you don't like what people around you did. This is about owning everything. And there could be really hard things like being a murderer or a rapist that you don't want to own. But if you are in a situation where you were abused as a child and you are not consciously of really what you're doing because there's so much pain inside of you, you could be a murderer, you could be a rapist. So just owning that we are everything, that we are all. And when we can own that, we can have compassion for others. We can be in a state of love, because when we're in a state of love, then we heal ourselves, we heal others, and we can love ourselves because we are divine. That is our true essence, is that divinity within us that's whole and complete and perfect. It's omnipresent, omnipotent. That is what we are. So coming back to that oneness, coming back to knowing that we are everything, that is how you heal that shadow part of you. Accept it. Accept that part of you that you might not like, that part of you that you're so hard, you're trying to hide, but the universe is bringing situations in your life where you can no longer hide it. It could be that you're a very angry person and you're trying to hide that you're angry, that you're an angry person. You're trying to say, no, I'm not like this, I'm not like this. But the universe is bringing situations in your life where you really outburst and you get really angry. So you're known as the angry person or the alcoholic. You know, maybe you had a parent in your life and who drank, and you say, I'm not going to be like that. But the universe is attracting alcoholics, attracting relationships that your mate is alcoholic and you don't even know at the beginning, but then experience is happening where you keep attracting that person. Or yourself, you know, you keep attracting situations where you could be that person that is an alcoholic. Drug addict, dumb, stupid. I mean, these are the words that you don't want to hear. Ugly, you know? I mean, these are the words that may trigger you, may not trigger another person. Idiot. I mean, this is strong words. But owning it, owning those parts. And yes, I could make dumb decisions. Yeah, I could be dumb sometimes. Owning that shadow, owning those part of us, is where the true healing begins, when we can accept it. The divine is everything. There's no good nor bad for what we think it is. We're everything. And when we can realize that we're everything, this is where the healing becomes. So I invite you to take a moment to see where you're trying to hide a part of you that keeps coming up. And accepting that you are it. Say, I am this, I could make this. And as hard as it could be, say it in the mirror, look at yourself and say, I have done this, I could be this, I am this. And own it. Say, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. And knowing that you are divine. I mean, when you can remember the divinity within you, there's no way that mistakes are possible. That every mistake that's ever done disappears because there's no mistakes in the universe. You're one of a kind. So I invite you to do this practice and you'll see the changes within you and the healing that will happen.